Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Trey. I haven't recorded in a long time. Like, I have not, got behind the camera and said, "Oh, I'm gonna record." I haven't done this in a long time.
I say paso que like whoa. Oh! Like whoa. Like oh! Like I say paso que like whoa. Like whoa.
Sorry. Then I realized that, hey, you can't vlog and GPS at the same time. It's just not possible. Don't do it. But basically, to take you guys, was kind of like a talking stop now. Tell you guys like what's been going on with TNJ. And show you guys more of like what goes into the show. So a lot of times like we put out the show, but like there's no like, oh, hey, it requires this, or you have to do this, so you're gonna stay up these long ass nights and nobody's gonna know about it. Like you're gonna put in a lot of work that nobody really sees or knows, and I think that's what's like exciting to people, and that's what like people want to see. They want to see like the work that you put into producing your show, because it makes like people like, oh wow, like they're really serious, like they're really about it. And it kind of updates you guys too, because there's a lot that we like keep from you guys and that we don't tell you or reach out and say, hey, like this is going on, we're sorry we didn't put out a podcast or whatever. We keep that stuff like under wraps and like under the rug. So yeah, I'm just gonna like start being more informative of like what's been going on throughout the whole process, because there's no telling like who wants to do what. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe there's somebody who's looking into TNJ and they're like, hey, I want to do a podcast too. Like, what's their process, or how do they do it? So I definitely want to be more open and transparent with the people who are looking into our content and viewing us and stuff. So I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, and I'm gonna tell it how it is, basically. Jada as well, she's at home right now, and we're actually preparing to do a podcast, but I said, you know what, let me do a little vlog, a little fill-in, so I'm on the way to Best Buy to get an SD card now. Wow, today is so much Easter. It's so Easter, because I completely forgot that Best Buy might be closed today. That wasn't thought of. That was not thought of. I completely forgot about that. I'm like, Best Buy's closed? It's Easter, Trey. It's Easter. Duh. I did not even think to check the time. And my mind doesn't like that, but my mind don't operate that way. I don't think, a store might be closed because it's Easter. Like, nobody's working. Everybody's, they're off. They're taking time out and spending time with their family. We're about to record a podcast. Y'all gotta excuse me. I know it's Easter. Y'all gotta excuse me. I look a little rough. You know how you be waiting on that fresh cut? You wait on that fresh cut for that one weekend. That weekend is coming. So my day to get my hair, it's already booked. I already got my haircut appointment booked. So I know this is like, Anyways, basically, yeah, just to show like all the work that's going into this thing and what we're doing and, what we're trying to do. Jada and I, we like to think of ourselves as content creators and like soon to be influencers. So putting out good content, putting out good quality work, and being consistent at it. So when we're not able to put out, good work and not able to come to you guys or communicate with you guys or whatever, I feel like we're like failing as creators, because as creators first, you should be able to put out your content. You should be able to put out your content, and you should be consistent with the content that you put out. If you're failing to do that, then that does not make you a creator. So I feel like when we don't put out a podcast, or when we don't come to you guys, I feel like we're failing as creators, and I don't like failing. I have to show more into this process, because I need people to have an understanding of like this creating, this producing of work is not easy, and it's not something that everybody can just do. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and it takes drive, and it takes you, getting on people's nerves. It takes you, having to go around people. It takes you, worrying the mess out of some people until you get answers. If that's really what you want to do, if you really want to provide content and put content out there, then you're gonna piss some people off. You're gonna get on people's nerves. These are the things that you're going to do. If you want to be successful, these are the things that you are going to have to do. And I have not done it, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to accomplish it. I'm going to accomplish it because I have no other choice. I have no other choice. And I hate like sounding like this, but I'm being so real. And this is all a part of the process. And this is like my daily conversation with, you know, Jada and our host. Like we have to be dedicated. We have to be willing to put in the work. If you want to be successful, you have to be able to put in those hours that nobody is going to see, you know? And it takes dedication. It really takes dedication and drive. Like if you're lacking those, then forget about it. Just forget about it, because nobody's going to put it together for you. Nobody's going to, you know, do it for you. You have to go and do it yourself. As pain in the butt, it may seem, you have to do it yourself. You have to do it yourself. And if you don't want to do it, then creating content and putting this stuff out is not for you. We also want to let people know that if we can do it, that you can do it too. We're college students. You can do it too. You know, we have a podcast. You can do it too. YouTube, you can do it too. You know, like you can do these things as well. It's hard. It's hard. It's definitely hard. It takes dedication. But if you have the right drive for it, it's not hard to do. And what I want people to know is like, do not, because I find myself like struggling with this like often. Like I feel like people don't, you know, like move like me. They don't move like me, meaning like they're not dedicated, or they don't put in the work as I put in the work, or people aren't talking, you know, positive, you know, about the things that, you know, you're trying to accomplish, you're trying to do. That's okay. That's okay, because those people will come. Once you put in your work, once you put in all that effort and you start displaying what you can do, what your talents are, those people who have those kinds of mindsets and putting forth that type of effort, they come automatically, because you're like a magnet. Because you put in this effort, because you put in this work, they will automatically be drawn to you. Does that make sense? So if your friends aren't the ones who are supporting you, if your family's not the one, you know, people that are supporting you, if you have people around you that are not supporting you, I'm not saying get rid of them. They just don't see your vision or your dream yet. And that's the thing too. You have to stop telling your vision and your dream to everybody, because not everybody is going to understand where you are trying to go, or are going to be able to keep up with where you're going. They're just not. So stop telling your dreams and what you're about to do to everybody. And I feel like this is something that I struggle with too, and that's the only reason I'm saying it. I tell people a lot of what I'm going to do. Stop. I'm talking to myself. Stop it. Just do it. Be done talking about it and do it. Do the things that you set out to accomplish. That's it. That is it. Do not worry about somebody's energy. If somebody's energy is not the same, if they do not have the same work ethic as you, either those people will fall in line or they will slowly fade out. But the people who actually want to put in work and they want to put in effort, they will be a magnet, and they will attract right to you. Because people who put in work, they find people who put in work. Like, that's it. They're going to be drawn to somebody who is driven and doing the same thing as them. They're not going to be drawn to somebody who's lazy or whatever. Yes, they might be drawn to you, but they're drawn to you because of all the work that you've put in, because they can't do that work. And not to say people that support us are like drawn because they can't put in work, but I'm saying like, you know, people who see like drive and want to work, they're going to be drawn to those people. You know, you know, if you're a like, then you're going to attract. And don't be concerned about people who are not, you know, on the same mental level as you. Not to say you're smarter than them, but like they're just not trying to go where you're trying to go. So you don't need to surround yourself with those types of people. Surround yourself with people who are goal driven, who have the energy to pursue these things and are going out and making things happen and not talking about it. Trey, I'm talking to you again. You know, stop talking about what you're going to do and do it. Be done. People will see it. You know, it's a lot better to see things being done than to talk about it. Because even after you say it, you know, you tell somebody, now somebody has an expectation of you, you don't meet that expectation and you fail, then it's like, But if you just do it, they're like, wow, you're really putting in work. You're really out here, you know, accomplishing things. Just do it. That's it. Do it and get it done. And that's our goal. Our goal is to showcase that to you guys, that, you know, if you guys want something, that you have to put in the work for it. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be told no. You're going to have, you know, troubles. And, you know, there's nobody who has been successful has not run into setbacks or troubles. That's it. If you are going to be successful, you're going to hear no. You're going to be told, no, you cannot do this. And you say, okay, cool. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it anyway. Not to go against what that person has said, but okay, maybe that certain way didn't work. What else am I going to do now? That is somebody who is determined to get something done. You're gonna figure out a way. It does not matter if they told you no. If this is what you want to do, you figure it out. And that's all a part of the process. All a part of the process, all a part of the journey. Get it done, bruh. Get it done. And don't let nobody tell you no, that you cannot do it. If they do, okay. You figure out another way to do it. but you get it done, and you stay determined, and have a relationship with God. Oh my goodness, because when you're lost or when you're confused or when you don't know like where to turn and you're just like overwhelmed, that's a test. You're being tested. You know, how good is this person's faith? How good are they with walking with me? How much are they going to trust me in this process? You know, you're going to have things that are not going to go your way. That's it. That's, you know, to be successful, things are going to fail. They're going to fail before they work. You know, before you can prosper, you're going to fail so many times, because then you understand the pathway and the journey into being successful. And I might be talking like I just wrote like $1 million damn book. I haven't, but I know that I'm experiencing this stuff at first hand, and I know that this is stuff that I need to share, because if people have dreams and goals, you know, like if somebody's not on the same mental level as you, or they're not rocking how you rocking, or if they don't have the drive that you have, go get it, bruh. It does not matter. They will fall in line. They will fall in line. Either they will fall back, or, you know, and they might fall back and still be at the end. They might still be at the end after you've made it and you've put in all this work, which is okay. But some people aren't down for the ride, and it's okay. It's okay to know that people are not going to put in the work that you're going to put in. And this is not to sound like, you know, like cocky or whatever. That's not my intent at all. You know, but I know how I feel, and I know how passionate I am about something, and I know that if I want something, then I'm going to go get it, and that's it. And I feel like anybody who has a dream or, you know, something that they're trying to accomplish, do it, and do not let nobody tell you no. Do not let nobody tell you no. Don't let nobody tell you no. That's it. Who's with me now?
Oh, you're recording. Hey!
So we just finished recording the podcast. The podcast went well. I'm sad that it was not. I'm not sad.
Yeah, we beach ready.
What?
Nothing. I got excited about my shorts.
Oh, beach week ready. Got it.
Yeah, we ready.
We're kind of we're on the fence about it. I'm definitely excited for what's about to come with this break. But of course, you know,
if you're not comfortable, you're not growing. Oh, my boys are everywhere.
If you're not comfortable, if you're uncomfortable.
Hey, it's the same thing. If you're uncomfortable, you're not growing.
No, if you're uncomfortable, that means you are growing. If you're comfortable,
oh snap!
That means you're
we're gonna
not.
Cut that part out.
No, we're not. It's. I'm showing them the process. I'm showing them everything that goes into TNJ. I'm showing them all the mistakes that we are making. I'm showing them all the work that goes into
Flip
it.
that.
All the ass whoopings we are taking.
If you're uncomfortable, you are growing.
You're growing. You're growing. So now it's time for us to get uncomfortable with this break and not really know where things are about to go. But we assure you that they're going to get done, and there will be a damn show come June.
Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing show in June.
But the podcast went great. Make sure you guys go definitely tune into that.
You're gonna be bumping that new chopper? You think you're gonna be bumping that new music? That Young Dolph? No, you're gonna be listening to our podcast.
Okay, I wasn't
sure.
sure.
It's gonna be that fire. It's gonna be that fire that you're gonna pick your friends up. Hey, where we going? Where we going? City girls, no. You're gonna be acting up to TNJ shouts.
All right, acting up to TNJ shouts. But I wasn't sure where you were going with that, but I can see it. I can see it. I feel it.
Bomb drop.
I feel it. Okay.
Come on now, somebody hire me. Advertisement.